Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Zokomatsu back with another video, my Dark Mages. And here, today, I am with part 2 of What If Shin was Shiro Ryu. Well, any further ado, let's get into it. Yo, do you know anywhere I could go and get some money? Because every time I go to go reward, those you quest at the guild, the rewards seem to just get lower and lower. Well, that might happen to you, kid. But you could go to the village of loot. They're not biased there. They pretty much buy and sell from anyone. They even have this mine shop there that have pretty rare ores in it. That have pretty ores in it. I fast you a decent price if you come sell them to me. I'll give you a decent sums of cash, and they're good for making armor. I can even use some to upgrade your armor. Well, I guess that's where we're going, Raptaya. Yes, Master Wolford. Master Shin. No, you could just call me Chin. I never really like people calling me Master Shin and names. Alright, Shin. Shin. So they head off to the village of Loot. And it takes them at least a few hours to get there. So they go up and start selling. They go grind the forest in their village. Not necessarily grind, not these features to help much, but it's still the levels to levels and the SP is SP. They're mostly there for items. They're mostly there for items. And loot so that they can sell. Flashback. Flashback. He's been Shin, what are you doing? I'm making medicine. Sell. And he goes to the herbalist shop. Asks him, yo, what you in to buy more? Herbs or medicine? Since we are in a crisis. I think the herbs would be more effective. I mean, the medicine, properly made medicine would be more effective. I'd rather pay more for your medicine. So Shan pulls up a bunch of vials, and they look proper too. Huh? You know this is a lot. Yeah, I kind of went haywire, and now I have too much. I don't even know what to do with. How much do you have? I have at least 7,000 vials. What? How? That's a lot. How could one man make that much? Where did you even find the herbs? Well, a shield hero. My shield, it could take any grain, any herb, multiplying it, and enhances its productivity. So with just one, it's counted as 5. So I could make a bunch more. Impressive shield hero. For the whole load, I could offer you a belt. Mm, the quality is pretty good as well. For all 7,000, I could offer you, doing the math, um, about 500 silvers. Wait, really? That's a lot. Thank you. Yes, come again. Oh yeah, do you have any tools I could buy off you that you don't use anymore? Well, actually, on the house, if you keep bringing in medicine with this good of quality, I'd be happy to do business with you from now on. Thank you very much. As he cut back to the village of Loot, and he begins to sell or ask the merchant how much will all of us get him. Whoa. I've never seen I've never seen items as good. I've never seen items as good before. You're really impressive, Shield. You're really impressive, Shield Hero. For how about for everything 200 silvers? Half it. What? half the items. You get half the items for 200 silvers. Well, well, chill. Well, chill, Harold. Ain't you quite the traveler? How about this? For all of your rare gems you got from killing those monsters, I will offer you for all the rare items. I will offer you 600 silvers for everything. Agreed. As agreed. As Shin keep his son for himself, just in case, a lot more items, or you just portray it as half scamming the scammer, as he tries to scam the scammer, and he succeeded. He have way more items, and he gets 600 silver out of this guy, out of a merchant. Huh, merchant, that wasn't really nice of you. Yeah, but we need the money. Oh yeah, could you point me towards the direction of mine? That way, but much people here do not go there anymore. It's ever since the first wave hit, it's been a nesting ground for monsters. Huh. How much do you think the villager pay us to clear them out? To clear them out? A pretty hefty sum. You might even get a reward for your capital, since that was a dominant mineshaft for the nation. You might even end up getting 50 gold, 50 to 70 gold from the capital from clearing it out. Very well. I guess that's what we're going to do. As the merchant sells the village lore and he sends a request in for your capital, that is your hero of claim, which is Shin, and he walks into the shed, grabbing some pickaxes, also going to go mining. Also going to go mining. As he grabs some rope and he let his shield absorb it, unlocking the rope shield. Huh. I never knew this shield could be this effective. It even gives me a rope. Ropes. And it's pretty, and this is pretty good, durable as well. Huh? Special skill, airstrike shield. Huh? Alright. Airstrike shield. It's sparkles appear in his eyes as he's smiling. And Ratalia sees him, and she begins to laugh a little bit. And she's like, "Hey, stop laughing at me. I just never seen anything like this before." Huh? I wonder what's more stronger, my magic barrier, or my orbit airstrike shield. Huh? I have to test that out later. As he goes his mind, as they're clearing out monsters, growing at SP levels. Ever since they hit level 35, Shin hit level 35, and Raphael hit level 25. They begun to hit a level hiatus as they need to fight more powerful monsters in order to grow more. And the monsters surrounding the city aren't really that strong, so they can't really gain that much SP as they really want to. So at the moment you're kind of at a level hiatus, but SP is SP and loot is loot. After clearing out monsters, they're also mining for rare ores. They're also mining for rare ores. They found diamonds, gold, rubies, sapphires, amethyst, quartz, and a pretty powerful iron that's and something. Huh? I didn't expect to find any of these things here. This is a really amazing mine. As Rough Taya kind of freeze, she sees a she sees a monster that reminds her of a monster that killed her parents, and she's scared. And Shin went to take it out, but he sees Rough Taya stricken, and he wants Rough Taya to do it. Rough Taya, you can't let fear overtake you. As he blocks one of the monster attacks. You have to face it. I know it hurts losing people you love. I lost my parents at a young age. I lost my parents at a young age also, and I was raised by people who adopted me. then it still hurt. I know it hurts, but you're gonna have to let this grief overtake you. You can't let grief overtake you. You have to get over it. You have to grow from it. You have to have hope from it and grow as a person. It's like yes, as she attacks the two-headed beast, she actually ends up killing it. And this allowed them both to go pretty decently. Raptalia reaching level 26 and Shan reaching level 36. Huh, that's just the boost we needed. As Raptalia crying, hugs him and crying. And sorry not completely getting over it, but you learn to make it a part of her, a goal from the experience. Shan takes a piece of the monster, putting it into a shield, observing the entire monster, unlocking a couple new shields with it also, and getting an honor from it as they go on, trying to clear out the rest of the mine, succeeding, and taking out the nest so nothing hatch or grow there anymore. Even getting some rare monster eggs, they go sells to the slave merchant, as they even get some gold from it. This well, all the rare monster eggs, loot loot. The slave merchant is actually he kind of likes him. He offered him 100 gold for the whole load, and Shan actually accepts. And Shan accepts. As oh yeah, how you? And he asks him, "How are you preparing for the wave?" Wait, I don't really know. When is him that's supposed to show up? I never really thought of it like that. Oh, all you have to do is go to the church and stop in front of your dragon hourglass. That's going to allow you to track the waves. Thank you. But first, they go around the capital selling their precious materials to different blacksmiths, including his, and they're able to rack up 500 silvers, and they're able to rack up 300 gold pieces. 300 gold. Well, not 300. Well, 200 gold for all the rare material they had. Essentially, the ruby and top, essentially the ruby and sapphire, and the nobles really like their gold. Nobles really like their gold. As Shan keeping gold for himself, turning it into gold coins, able to rack up at least, well, other client base pinned up 300 more gold pieces. So they're pretty well off at this point, and they're able to buy proper equipment for Raptai and himself. And he, Shin going to the church, the gold front of the dragon hourglass. He says there's only one day left before the wave begins. So Shin knows he has to prepare fast. With the custom armor orders he puts in, he has a home. He buys a home with all the gold he have and a huge part of land. A huge part of land. He's basically a noble and a lord of his own district at this point. But people not liking it. So it's not really that big, but it's pretty decent for basic operations in the capital so you can help defend off and fight the waves. He gets the armor he got from the blacksmith, and he has chanced it. Shock absorption, magic defense, regeneration, stamina reduction. Stamina reduction doesn't actually it actually enhances it. And he places a bunch of enchantments on it to protect himself and Raftalia from the waves, while teaching Raftalia how to use magic. As he teaches Raftalia how to use magic, and she pretty much sits down to the small point of she can activate her magic. He can activate her magic armor and get enchantment placed on her sword, allow the vibration the vibration spell. All you have to do is put a little bit of mana within it. And she's able to get at least this simple max, at least get this down. She's able to get this down pretty fast. This is not that complicated. So anyway, even if 5-year-old could get it down, Shin remotes, as they, at time to buy, they collect me medicines, making medicines, and loading up, putting it in Shin inventory just in case you have to heal or people get injured. They meet up in front of the blacksmith, waiting for the blacksmith giving him some more items to help him prepare and keep the casualties at a low. The bell the bell goes off. As they get teleported to the wave, as Chansey or Honor Herald is rushing towards, so he decides to go with them. But with Taya see Blue Village, Master Shin, they're in trouble. As Shin says to Honor Herald to handle that wherever they're riding after. Luke Village, Luke Village is offended as he sees them let up his flare. The knights are going to take too long to get there. We're going to Luke Village. And Rapsai responds, "Aye, sir, aye." As they go, as the leader is saying, "Get back to the zombie," but Shin coming in, and you hear the vibration of the sword, cutting the head, getting XP, and it's a lot of it too. As Shin, as Shin is impressed with the amount of XP he just got, so him and Rough began clearing out zombies and zombie wafts. They began clearing the demons out, the monsters out, and the village is grateful. And the village is so grateful, and they want to say back and help, and they actually are, and they really are. And they're pushing back the village as even more horror shows up. And it's showing wonder what the owner Heralds is doing. As mostly our two left side of the meteor shot while sneezing. Ha! I bet Shan's talking about me at the moment. It's 100. It's ran less half 100 swords, shooting them at the beast. Cutting back to Shin. Shin clearing out zombies as but with the village completely evacuated at this point. As more shows up, grabs tight them taking up head and head in perfect harmony. The perfect defense and offensive. As as Shin flies up, still know how to use his using his fight skill. Hey, come on. As Rasai grabs his hand, as Shin lets off to clear out the rest of the monsters, he lets half his fire spell. Not wipe out the city, but wiping out every zombie that was remaining. And Rasai looks at him, and she had no idea he was this powerful. He had no idea he was this powerful. It's really impressive, and it's impressive, and they're excited as they see a massive flame that goes and attack them, destroying the village. And your knight shows up, pow! We probably took out every monster with that attack. And Rosada rushes at them, breaking once she attacks sword, saying, "You know, Master Naofumi and I was." Oh my god, I just said Naofumi. Did you know, Master Shin and I were here? You dare attack a royal guard? As Gamarda says, "Stand down. Your shield hero can handle this village. We're going to go help the other heroes." As the few remaining marshals that did survive Shan attack, Raphael and him quickly takes them out, asking Knights reaches Heroes. The catastrophe is over. Wave in it. And there are some casualties, but Shin heals them. Shin ends up healing them. Evertaya tells him that she is his sword forever. The king invites all the heroes to the castle for rewards and a huge banquet. Shin thinks, so that was a wave. Huh. I think it's feeling they're not going to be as easy as this one was. The rest of them aren't going to be as easy as this one was. And so that's where I'm going to end this part off right here. Hope you all enjoyed. Zoku Master out.